Good morning guys, here and welcome back. Now as you can tell, today is going to be a massive day, massive news. We're going to pick up a brand new car, the first build, or I should say the second build on the channel. Now we're going to step into a different little lane here, still in the JDM family, but nonetheless a new build. So there's a couple things I want to touch on before we even get into this build. We are on our way to actually go pick it up, but I do want to kind of touch on some points because it's been a while since I've seen y'all, right? And in the shadows, I've been trying to do everything else that I've been wanting to do. This build kind of just came at the perfect time for a great price. I couldn't pass it up, so I just decided to fire away. But it also frees me up so I can work on the Acura now, presumably. It's gonna get hot, which is nice, but I can work on the Acura, I can focus on that, and now I have this other build that I can kind of drive around for a bit, enjoy it, and do very little nuanced things to it until we finish the Acura. And now, as you guys know, right, the Acura, we have to get all the fueling mods done. That is gonna take some time, at least for me, to complete. So I didn't wanna rush through anything, especially with this sequence, but I also didn't feel like really renting a car, if I'm gonna be honest. I said, screw it, it's probably better off if I can find a running version of what I want to build next and then use that until we get the Acura kind of finished, done, tuned, etc. So it just felt like the right avenue. I know that that car is going to be jacked up for a while. You know, subsequently I have to actually look at my calendar too, right? Because the car is in a ton. And when I say a ton, I'm in a ton of shows this summer. And that means that I need the car for those weekends, right? So I can't just have the Acura show up on, you know, the back of a flatbed or something like that. No, I actually like to drive them there. I don't have, you know, any means to get, you know, with a truck and then the car from point A to point B, like whether it be a trailer or enclosed trailer, etc. We'll get there one day, but for now we got to drive that puppy. So I figure I'll find a sequence where I have about, you know, like a week and a half in between, and then I can just get through all the mods. The way I'll present it to you though is one by one. Nonetheless though, we'll get it all done in one shot. That way I can just be on another car for a week and not kind of have to worry too much about everything else. So that kind of covers where I wanted to go to with the Acura. Now, in terms of kind of what's been going on behind the scenes, I'm going to start this off today by giving the biggest of thank yous. And when I say that, I mean we got to give the biggest of thank yous to you guys. We finally hit 100K subscribers. I personally would have never imagined that that was even possible. I thought that was going to take at least like 15 years to get to, but you guys came in and blew it out of the water. It's been a crazy just increase since the Chicago Auto Show. I got to give a thank you to the Auto Show for even letting me get in there, but then all of it goes to you guys. Obviously, without you, none of this is possible. You guys are the ones that kind of make all of this come to fruition, and it's not kind of, it's just really what it is. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was super excited. I took Friday. I was literally just kept refreshing my screen on my phone, trying to see when it got to the 100, just so we could get a little screenshot like the one I'm going to put right here. So I'm ecstatic. I still can't believe it to this day, but that just means that I have to continue on and go forward, right? And with that, that leads me into what we're going to be doing today, right? Title, you can see, I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'll let you guys see it when it comes up, but this is a car that has eluded me for a while, and it's one, this will probably kind of give it away, but it's one that I have owned prior to, right? And I've always said that if I ever had the means to buy this particular car once again, I would go get it, and I would never ever part ways with it again, just because it means that much to me. This would be the third one I purchased. The second one is the one I regret the most, just because I fully built that one with my father, and it had a lot of sentimental value. And at the time, we just needed, you know, some cash flow. So you had to part ways and then, you know, help out the fam. Now that doesn't seem to be the case. Funds were there. I allocated certain things, and I just want to kind of to get back to where I was at prior, before all of the YouTube, before, you know, people at meets call me the auto show guy or the auto show Acura. Just getting back to kind of like the roots of it all. So this build is going to be dedicated to all of that, but I do want to kind of clarify with it too. This isn't one that I'm going to just start right away. The focus and the premier focus is to finish the Integra. I don't want to flip-flop in between builds because then it just gets messy, and it's not like I'm waiting for like a surplus of parts and then I have to go buy another car, right, just to kind of keep the content flowing. Nah, we got plenty of content to finish with the Acura, but I already knew it was gonna be done by the June timeframe. And then after that, the only really content I can make is taking it to the track, showing you guys different meets I take it to, and that's really it, right? There's very few mods I want to do that haven't been released yet from HRC, so I figured now would be the great time to buy the next build, let you guys see it. Obviously there's some things we'll do to it to make it look a bit nicer, but other than that, I'm just gonna plan on enjoying it, and I'll bring you along for those rides as well. It's also the car I plan on teaching my girlfriend how to drive stick in, so everybody just please pray for me for that video. But the core of this all is just to let you guys know, yes, we'll have it, yes, we'll start on it, but it won't be until sometime, until, you know, end of June time frame, whatnot, whenever the Acura is done. Let's get one done first, and then we'll worry about the rest, right? I'm excited, I can't wait. I haven't driven this car in forever. It felt very odd being in it one more time again. It all, you know, I'll also say when I got in it, I was like, man, I don't remember it being this tight. I also was way lighter too back in the day. So it did put into perspective. I got to go back on my diet, get back in the gym, and get everything pretty squared away in my life too. Just being a little bit better version of myself. But we're about to head out of here now. We're gonna go pick it up. I'm gonna show it to you guys for the first time. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. So let's just grab the keys, let's go, and let's just go see the new build for the channel, guys. I hope you enjoy this one. So we're finally in it, guys, right? And man, does it feel so different now as opposed to when I was younger. I can't believe I thought this car was super fast back in the day. Nah, that ain't really the case, but man, is it so much fun to drive this car. Oh man, I forget how much fun I used to have in it. So now doing it again, it's been awesome thus far, guys. Just being in it once again. I haven't driven this car since I was in my early 20s, what, 21, 22, give or take. So man, it's been a blast. I am enjoying absolutely every bit of it. But we're almost home, man. I just wanted to throw that in there and give some little feedback. This is so much fun and I can't wait to work on it. But let's focus on getting home because she ain't registered, so I got no plates on her, right? We got insurance on her, but no plates, so let's get it home nice and safe, all right? So we finally made it back home. Man, I gotta tell you, driving this thing was probably the most fun I've had in so long. I'm standing next to my Integra. This one and, well, the Integra and this one, the new build, are so totally different. They drive different, they react differently. You know, I used to think back in the day, man, this thing is so fast, man, wow, 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 wow. It feels so slow in comparison to the Integra, and I get it, I've done so much to this guy. But then even out of the box too, right? It's night and day difference between this motor setup and this one. And what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2000 Honda S2000. Yes, the infamous AP1. And what does that mean? AP1 means 9K rev limiter, and I had to go back to AP1. And I thought about going AP2 just to kind of switch it up, because the first two I did own were both AP1s. And if you don't know, this is the third S2000 I own. The first one was Silverstone Gray, I believe was the color code, but I got into a really serious car accident. I almost died in it. We fixed it, and then I ended up selling it because I was just too afraid to drive the thing. And I'm guessing anybody who's been in a serious car accident can kind of attest to that. And then once I sold it, you know, once you sold it and once you keep driving stick, you always get that itch back no matter what car you get. And I ended up buying my yellow one. I include a picture of it here. And when I bought the yellow one, it was with the intent to rebuild it. The owner said that something wasn't wrong with the engine, it wouldn't start, so we picked it up via trailer, we drove it back home. Come to find out that there was a hole in the block about this big, so I had to get a full swap, ordered one from Japan, and built the whole thing with my father. Those are the times I should have started YouTube, not right now. I ended up selling it because we needed some cash flow here, as I alluded to earlier, and I've regretted it since. Not that I regret, you know, selling it to help out the fam, no. I just regretted having to let go of the car. And I always knew that I had to get one once again. This is what we ended up on, ladies and gentlemen. So 2000 AP1, like I said, it's a 26-year-old car, right? So it is old, and it's gonna have its own imperfections and things of that nature. But for being red and a color that is, I'd say it's pretty hard to maintain, in the sense that you're always gonna see that sun fade. I believe these are notorious for it. So eventually it will get a new color. It'll be within the same family of red, but I am gonna go a different route, just so you guys know, FYI, that's part of my plan. But AP1, it does have the converted glass in here, so that's always a plus. I do need to get a new top. This one has seen better days, but once again, that's also common, right? As I bring you pull into the interior here, the door panels aren't terrible. I have a friend now that can redo them, so I'm gonna reach out for that once I figure out kind of what I want to do theme-wise in this car. But, you know, still got the 2 AP1 seats. I'm gonna keep the original seats. I have no intent on changing them. Obviously, I'm just gonna fix like the bolstering and the cushioning and whatnot, because, you know, it's a little rough on this side. But it's rough on this side because when you get out and you get in, you're always messing with the left. The same thing happened on my Integra, actually. But yeah, you get all the, like, you know, the little S2000 nuances, right? Here's your glove box, you open it up here. Like, it's just all the little things that I remember and love about this car. So it's kind of cool to have it back. There's even an owner's manual in there. So believe it or not, the original owner's manual is there. The owner actually still has a stock steering wheel. So I did request it back. He just says he has to look for it, but he's not too far. So it works out nicely for me. I'm gonna go ahead here. I will pop the hood, and then we'll also pop the trunk so you guys can kind of see this. But I mean, from what I got and what I paid for it, it's a pretty good deal. I'm not mad at it by no stretch. Do you wish you could have gotten it a little cheaper? Absolutely, but that's just life. You know, I came into a point where I had saved money, and then I was like, you know, it's time for the build, for the new build. I don't want to waste any more. I don't want to waste any time. And I know that these cars are getting harder and harder to find, so I just pulled the trigger, guys. But let me show you the hood. So this is the bay here, guys, and look how clean it is. I'm 26 years old. The owner took very good care of it. It is on a suspension already. I don't know which one, as you guys can see here. I gotta look back at it and see what he threw on there. But I mean, everything is super nice. Like, I couldn't go wrong with this. And like I said, I'm gonna keep harping on that 26 years, but man, it's clean, right? Like, look at all this. Even has VINs on it. Like, I was pretty shocked actually when I seen it. He even upgraded to, you know, oil catch can. He upgraded the overflow tank for the coolant. So it came with a couple goodies, which are always welcome. I don't know how many of them I'll keep or just replace and swap out with new ones, right? I don't know how long ago he swapped this. The tech from now versus then is obviously just vastly different, right? So here with the trunk though, this is what caught my eye the most too, because you don't know how many I looked at that didn't have any of this. And when I say didn't have any of it, it didn't have any of the trunk lining, which is bizarre. And I wasn't gonna go scour the internet or try to ask Honda how much they're gonna charge me for that. So, you know, it's gonna need a little cleanup here. Luckily, we know a person who owns a detailing shop, right? So this car's gonna spend some time with Jeff just to get all the kinks out of her. But, you know, look at, I mean, she's got her defects, right? The tail light here is getting some water in it. I don't plan on staying with the AP1 tail lights. Well, I'll save that for later. But there are gonna be little things that I change quickly, so that way I can get it to where I kind of wanna see it at least on the outside. I'm not gonna worry too much just yet about anything on the inside or the motor. But, you know, condensation in the tail light. I believe these are the AP2 wheels, if I'm not mistaken, AP2 wheels. So I'll just need some spacers for now, maybe some new tires. You know, luckily I know somebody too that can sell me new tires. But if you guys want to see it on a close-up, here they are. They've seen better days too, so we'll obviously get those powder coated and done up again to look pristine. Luckily, we know a person who owns a shop that does that too, right? So there's gonna be a lot of things kind of happening behind the scenes that I'll record, but I just wanted to show you guys the new build. I'm excited. Like I said, we're not gonna start this one right away. This is enjoy it over the summer. I'll film some videos. I'm gonna teach my girlfriend how to drive stick in this thing. So it'll be fun, and you know, we'll enjoy it while we can before I tear it all down and build it right back up. That's the whole goal here, right? The plan will be finish the Integra. I need to get it done. And then we'll enjoy this in the interim. I'll take you guys on the, you know, on the tours with me where we go for shows. I don't think I'll take it to this show this upcoming weekend because I got to take the Integra with me. But I mean, look at this view. Just look at this. Look at the view now. Like, it doesn't get any sweeter than this moment right here. And I couldn't be more happy. I couldn't be more proud of myself. It's taken a ridiculous amount of work, not only professionally within my career, but now, you know, taking YouTube so seriously. And I'm happy that everything's growing. I'm blessed, I feel blessed, and I'm very thankful for all of you guys who have kind of partaken with me and helped me along the journey. So thank you. I finally got my dream car that got away from me back, and we're never gonna let it go again, all right? So I'm gonna leave it here. I think we got a little breakdown of it. We'll do some more when I bring it to Jeff's shop and kind of get these detailing pinpoints found out, exactly what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, etc. But you guys tell me, are you excited for the S2000? Is this what you thought I was ever gonna come back with? Now I feel like I can actually get a Honda jacket and feel Honda again, because that's all I've ever owned. But you guys let me know, are you excited? What mods do you want to see? What would you like me to do? Where do you think I'm gonna take this car to in terms of styling, paint, all of it. Just let me know down in the comments, guys. I'm super excited, I'm giddy. It was awesome driving this thing once again. And I can't wait to share the driving experience and my impressions of it now, you know, coming from a Type R now to an Integra Type-S and then back into the S2000. So it's nice to be back in the Honda family. I just can't wait to get to work, all right? Hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you like the new build that's gonna be coming here. And let me know down in the comments what you guys wanna see done to it, all right? So enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your weekend. It's not the greatest weather here yet in Chicago, but it's gonna get better, all right? So as always, go hello, con take it easy, because I am out.